Whenever you drive through the parking lot, I like to drive middle right. We're pulling off looking. I'm going to stay to the middle. I see the pedestrian walking. Pedestrians are the most vulnerable. Parking lots are one of the most dangerous places, so we want to go very slow. We want to look for cars backing out and people walking out. Hospitals have a lot of emergencies, people coming in, people coming out. So we want to navigate as safe as possible. And it's really important that we focus on safety, we focus on navigation, and we focus on just being careful. You can be very overwhelmed. I do suggest you use your blinker to let people know where you're going. We're going to have to make a left turn. So what I'm doing, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing, I'm looking straight in front of me. I'm trying to find an out. And parking lots are really good for people who want to learn how to drive, who need to learn how to drive. And if you want to get better, this is where you improve, because we're always about improvement. So I'm covering my brake, being careful. I'm going to go ahead and go out. And this is the out. I'm turning my wheel. I don't want to hit these cement blocks, and I want to be careful. Automatic out. Okay. And then I believe I can go straight out. If you're not sure, ask for help. So I'm going to stop. He is the most vulnerable. Looks like a doctor. And I'm going to proceed. Okay. And then we have warning signs. Warning signs, yellow and black. Stop signs are regulatory sounds. So we have to stop. S-T-O-P. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'll look left and right. I'm scanning, I'm being careful. And then now we're going to go on the main road. So I got to stop again. A lot of stop signs here, which is great training. We're going to turn on our right turn signal, which is up. And then I'm going to stop. We're on a one-way, so it's about to pick up. A lot of energy, so we want to be safe. Keep your turn short. Go in the nearest lane. And I'm going to squeeze my brake. Whenever you're driving in traffic, you want to keep a space cushion. A space cushion is space between you and your car, just in case the car breaks down, there's an emergency. This road is at 35. We're right at 35 miles per hour right now. I'm looking at lane line reference. I want to stay smooth, stay with the flow of the traffic. If you drive too slow, you'll be marked down. If you drive too fast, you could also lead to failure. So we want to prepare you for best practice. And I'm going to turn off my blinker. Looks like there was a storm here. You see trees down. Okay, I'm going to continue. I'm not sure what this black car is going to do, so I'm just going to leave some room. I'm trying to be a defensive driver. The other black car ahead of us, they're kind of hugging the left. Okay. At the traffic light, we're going to make a right turn. T-U-R-N. I'm looking at, looks like there's a police situation up there. So we want to stay clear of that situation. Whenever you stop, you should see the rear of the tires, and you want to look out of the rear of your window. I'm going to get over. Okay, I'm going to make a turn. And now we're going to practice getting on the I-94 expressway. Gradually going to pick up. And we want to come out about 55 miles an hour. And 4,000 RPM merge. And that was a pretty good merge. You want to get up to the speed of the traffic. That's another failure point of beginning drivers. I'm adjusting my speed. and I'm kind of calming down. It's really easy to get overwhelmed, but with this master class, I want you just to calm down, relax, and let's take a breath, because I'm going to help you reach your goal. All right, we're at 55 miles an hour. I'm in the right lane. Eventually, I will change left, but I want to see all of you. Let's calm down for a second. Take a breath. Breathe. And be patient. We don't want to tailgate and be in a pack of cars. That's one thing I want you to remember. And we see the blind spot of this smart bus. And your driving and mobility are very important. So I want to start picking up a little bit of speed, staying safe. And I want to leave room when these cars are merging on. We have the right of way. So I'm going to show you real life. I'm going to squeeze my brake. No blinker. Very confusing. Be more consistent when you're merging out. We have the right of way. The car ahead of us, no blinker at all. We're going to back off, keep that space cushion that I talked about. I'm making a decision to stay in the right lane. For now, it seems to be moving the quickest. I'm trying to stay consistent. One thing I want you to do is look at the flow of the cars. How fast are we moving? How slow are we moving? Are cars tailgating? Are drivers paying attention? I'm lifting my foot because all these cars are tailgating, and I'm dropping my speed down. I'm not tapping the brakes. Because I teach adults and teens, I can give you best practice, and that's what you're learning right now. We're in an I-94 corridor. We're in the right lane. I'm going to squeeze my brake. And then eventually we're going to change lanes once traffic clears up a little bit. It's not too bad. I want to go a little bit faster, but right now we can't go a little bit faster just because of the volume of the traffic. Safety has to be the number one component. I'm lifting my foot. Let's see if they use a blinker. No blinker. That would cause failure. You would lose points. Unfortunately, I have enough room, and you can't take it personal when cars merge out in front of you, no blinker, not signaling, cut in front of you. Always be the better person. That's how road rage happens. That triggers it sometimes. Okay, we're going to use our blinker. We're going to get over one lane to the left. Let's talk about driving on a curve. We want to maintain great speed. We want to be smooth. We don't need a lot of steering movements. You saw the lines were solid, so that discourages changing lanes. Michigan, New York, other states have rules against crossing those solid lines. Now our lines are broken. I still feel safe and pretty good space. The black car to the left is tailgating the pickup truck. You notice I'm keeping a better space cushion. I don't want to tailgate the burgundy car ahead of me. So we want to be as smooth as possible. And it's about smooth and safe driving, being a defensive driver. And then let's practice making a lane change to the left, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Then we accelerate through the lane change. We're now in the left lane, so it's a little bit faster. And we want to look ahead around the curve. If we look toward the wall, we'll sideswipe. We don't want to look down, but that was the satellite dish that we just passed. So the curve is going to the right. The chevron alignment signs are on the left. And once we travel up to the next curve, you're going to notice the chevron alignment signs are on the right because we're going around to the left. So they're on the opposite side. And you notice the lines are solid again. So this discourages lane changes. We're moving about 70 to 74 miles an hour. I'm lifting my foot. I want to see ahead of me. I want to keep good speed and good space. And I want to take my time. Temperature is 91 degrees outside. It's really hot. That's just the air temperature. The ground temperature could be 110, 107. Our average speed is about 23.4. We need to get a new air filter. Our air pressure, left front, 36, right front, 37, left rear, 36, right rear is 37. So we're maintaining good speed. We're going to keep moving. I-94, we're in the left lane, which is fine. There's traffic in all three lanes. So if you decide to drive in the left lane, you got to keep up with the flow. We don't want to tailgate. If there's open space, you should get over to the right. And we're always keeping the space ahead of us. Because I'm an instructor, I look at driving patterns, how our car's driving. We try to stay out of people's blind spots. We try to get over early. So that is vital. I'm trying to pass all this traffic to get over to the right. I'm running a little bit out of time, but I'm not going to cut off trucks and cars. If I can't get to my exit, we just go to the next one. Because I'm not going to put myself and other motorists in jeopardy. That's one thing I want you to learn. Safety is the number one thing. And I'm going to miss my exit, but that's okay. I'm going to get on and get off at the next exit. It's not worth cutting off a bunch of cars. I'm not going to do that. And that's the decision that I've made. Some of you might make a different decision. I'm going to see if I can get over. I might be able to. Nope, I'm not going to do it. So we're going to go down to the next exit. We'll get off. We'll get back on. That's the safe decision. So we have a semi-truck. I'm going to back off. I think their speed is capped at 65. Some are, some are not. It depends on the owner-operator. We got the solid white line to the right. And then this is where cars merge out. And I'm going to turn on my blinker up. Up is for right. We're going to get off at the exit. And then we're going to get right back on. I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. Squeeze my brakes. And again, the chevron alignment signs. We're going around to the right. The chevron alignment signs are on the left. Now we get at the other part of the curve. We're going around to the left. The chevron alignment signs are on the right. Now we are in the inside left turn lane. When we turn, we'll be over to the right side because we're going to get right back on I-94. We were going east. Now we're going to be traveling west. You need to learn your directions. We'll talk about that when we get an opportunity to get in the next segment. We're going to stay to the right. We're going to turn on our right turn signal, I-94 west. And this will be a good chance to see how you merge. The yield sign is for us, so we want to go slow. Expressways are limited access. No cars coming. I'm going to go around. This is another clover leaf. It's really easy to lose control. So we want to go in slow. It's 90 degrees outside. This means we need to be aware. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're going to get on that gas. And we're going to work on that 4,000 RPM merge. I'm looking over my shoulder. I got out. That was good. All right, let's keep it moving. We're going to get off at the exit coming up. The speed control is essential. Space. Having good defensive driving skills. We're going to turn our right blinker up. We're going to get over. And then I'm going to reduce speed. And the chevron alignment signs are on the left. This tells us this is a sharp curve going to the right, R-I-G-H-T. And we're through the middle part of the S. The chevron alignment signs are on the right. The curve is going around to the left. I'm looking up ahead. I see a green light. We can do two things: go right or go straight. All right. So we have to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. I'm going to go up and check traffic. Then I'm going to accelerate and go in the first lane. Keep my turn short. And it's taking my time. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. I'm a little fast. We almost hit this vehicle. It's not a race. Leave space. Stay smooth. I'm looking ahead. There are two green lights. I want to stay smooth. If I get too close to this vehicle ahead of me, I won't be able to see. S-E-E. So I want to keep good space. Blinkers up. I'm going to get over to the right. Going slow. And I'm going to make my turn. Turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn as short as possible. And gradually accelerate up to speed. All of these techniques are designed to help you pass your test. We've talked about good speed control, good lane line reference. I'm a State Certified Driving Instructor. I need you to subscribe to the channel. We're building more master class content. We're going to break down each of these elements of driving. We're going to show you what the best practice is. How do you get better? How do you improve? I want to say thank you for taking the time. I need you to subscribe to learn the next part of merging. If you don't subscribe, you won't learn the next part. Thank you.